Okay. Those of you here for the 10-second fiasco that was Streamlabs deciding that everything but my actual game was my game, thanks for sticking around. Sorry that the stream had to end. I literally had to reboot Streamlabs, run it as administrator, and a whole bunch of other things that don't make sense. Okay, now we just need to edit the announcement that we had. Stream has been fixed. Cool. Alright, let's just make sure it's actually running. Yes, it is. Alright, cool. Hello, everybody. It is I, Blaze, from Blazing Flame Studio, and today is HYACINE Day, as you could see by my colorful attire. I am fully kitted out for HYACINE, and HYACINE will be fully kitted out by the end of today. First off, we are going to do summons, approximately 130 for HYACINE. We are then going to spend the insane amount of fuel that I have saved. I believe I have currently sitting on around 55 fuel, as well as whatever I have in inventory already. 55 fuel. We have 108 summons, but by the time 4 stars and the wishes from the mail and everything are going to be put in, that's going to be around 130. Multiplayer mode. Hold on, what? Oh, well, we already knew about that. In fact, that's been here. I'm curious. Is there any... Aw. I like how I feel like this is honestly something that does not happen. And they just give it to us. Because the weirdest things, like in Genshin, they'll have the announcement of like what needed to be fixed. It's every update and just the most random stuff that no one is that I ever saw anybody complaining about. But I'll take it. Alright, so, but yes. We have stretch goals for today's stream. At 10 viewers, there will be a Welcome Moon giveaway. At 50 viewers, so slightly more, there will be another Welcome Moon giveaway. 75 viewers, there will be another Welcome Moon giveaway. 100 viewers, another Welcome Moon giveaway. So basically 10 and then up to 50 cents, so every 25 after that. Then, if we somehow hit 1,000 viewers, I will do a full $100 bundle giveaway, which, because of the reset and everything, is likely to get someone their own copy of HYACINE. But speaking of getting copies of HYACINE, I think it's about time that we got our HYACINE. We are hopefully going to go for weapon as well. We are currently a solid 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We are 16 to be, so I'm expecting 2 10 pulls to do this. We are on 3 consecutive 50-50s won, so if we lose, I will not be surprised. But before we do that, let's go ahead and convert this over, so that gives us a good idea of our starting point. We are at 112. And let's get things started with it right now. Early. Okay. Okay, a Serval and Amisha, that's fine. We are going to do singles from now, so we can save as much for the weapon banner as possible. And I have all of these characters E6, so they're just feeding the swarm at this point. Okay, nothing. Come on, HYACINE. Don't you be the one to break my streak. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. Okay, 78. I think we get it before 80. Okay. 79. There it is. Come on, Hyacine. Come on, Hyacine. 3, 2, 1. Easiest Hyacine of my life. Right there, right now. Dagnabbit, Himiko. Alright, fine. Well, weapon just got a lot harder, but we'll survive. Survival. If we don't get weapon, that's fine. Be happy to get just Hyacine, and let's be honest, I had won 3 consecutive 50-50s. I was bound to lose at some point. On the bright side, currently, each of these 10 pulls is actually like an 8 or a 9 pull because we keep getting double 4-star. Well, 9 pull in that scenario. Alright. This should be our guarantee. There it is. Give me a double. Cheeky little double. Wouldn't be the first time. It's early. That would be make it. Okay. 76. Alright. Cheeky double. Well, I meant double 5-star, but I'll take double 4-star. Alright, so there's Hyacine. We're going to go over here. 13 pulls. So we have 26 pulls for the weapon. So I don't have high hopes, because I believe we're, fairly fresh into pity. Natasha. You like cones? Okay. That gives us 8 singles. Alright. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. And a 5. And a 6. And a 7. And an 8. Alright. With that, we did what, 20? We had like 26. By the time we did that, it's probably 30. It's like 31 into pity. Give or take. We are 31 into pity, give or take. Now, doing some quick math, how many would that be? Yeah. Just a moment, everybody. Just a moment. A moment. Alright. As I've said before, everybody, I am not free to play, I am forced to pay. Were we not on guarantee, I would not do this. But we are on guarantee. And so I'm okay doing this. There's that. We're going to have anything left. Nope, it's going to be right on the... This is actually late in the pity. But there it is. Cheeky double? Just a little bit of a cheeky double. I know you didn't do it for the character, but maybe the weapon. There it is right there. Very early, might I add. Hey, Hanya. Cheeky double. Cheeky. I said cheeky 5-star double. Cheeky 5-star. My word. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to say no to a triple 4-star drop, so. And with that, we have exactly 7 wishes that will be saved for whoever I go for next. On the fence about Cypher. Leaning toward no. Honestly thought Cypher was going to be a 4-star, let's be honest. And Phynon does not particularly interest me. That being said, hello HYACINE. Let's add some Eidolons. E1. Lovely. Thanks, Himiko. Went from never being able to get you to now you show up twice. And there's HYACINE. Light cone. Let us equip your light cone. Long may rainbows adorn the sky. Let's start enhancing it to what I can. To the extent that I am allowed, you shall be enhanced to the fullest of my capabilities. Auto add. Okay, maybe we can skip the formalities and just use the ridiculous amount of this that I have. Okay. I should be able to exchange for some of this stuff from the Embers exchange. I can. Lovely. Let's see how much of this we can do. Okay, let's salvage the 3-star light cones that I know I'm not using. Let's make sure it's not auto-selecting any 4-star light cones like an idiot. It's not. Lovely. Now I should just be able to do this. There we go. Okay, there's no way that I don't have the ability to make a ton of these. Should go up to 13. Then you probably can get you from the Embers exchange as well. Cool. Alright. 50. And this. Fine. Surely I can exchange stuff instead of having to go to the Embers exchange. Okay, yeah. I got plenty of these. There we go. Alright, the weapon's gonna be the easy part. There's 5 of these. Right. And then synthesize these. So we've got that. And now, material synthesis. Make 5 of them. I need 5 more of them. My material exchange for the other 5 of them. So it tells me no. However, I can material exchange for the other version of this, smaller version. So I will do that. And with that, as soon as I find it, it's this, right? Yes. I just did the material exchange for this earlier. Or did I do it for this? I did it for that. Do that. Well, we're gonna have to run Calyx, but I think that shouldn't take particularly long. We'll use 60 resin. We'll use the Firefly team. Let's go! Don't worry, we'll be on to Artifact Suffering shortly. Make it snappy, Firefly. Pretty a good idea of where this team is, where this HYACINE is going, but still want to do some effective team testing. Because there's also still the issue that I don't have a particularly... what would be the best way of putting it? Even with a good healer for Castories, I don't have a sub-DPS for Castories. Who cares about losing HP? The only other Amphoreus character I have at all, actually. I have Castories, I have HYACINE, I skipped Mighty, I have a Goliath, but she's not good with HYACINE. Or maybe she's good with HYACINE, but she's definitely not good with... come on. She's definitely not good with Castories. Okay. Well, it says that I have everything, so I'm going to choose to believe it. I choose to believe that you're telling me the truth, even though I'm pretty sure you're not. Only 3. That's not 5. That's hardly 5. Okay, can I... Sure. Let's just get this maxed out. Alright. Condensed ether. Alright, so that is everything there. Now, before we start leveling Castories... First off, I want to get rid of this. Yes, I know the herd is here. Also, it kind of stinks that I just realized that HYACINE didn't get like an intro like Castories did. With this... Legend of the Galactic Baseballer. Yeah, if I didn't have all these characters E6, that'd be, you know, quite interesting. Also, Gallagher, maybe he makes an appearance here? That'd be nice. Okay. Battle Pass, as always, oh, right. I have to activate Nameless Honor, and then I can leave. Cool. Alright, I have that. And... got 3 of those. Alright, so let us do HYACINE's test, Aptitude Showcase. So that we can have some of the materials she needs. Summons a little Eco, which when allies' HP is lowered, heals them. Increase all allies' max HP. The higher the outgoing healing, the higher damage dealt by the Eco. Yeah, I know. Ah, you're actually letting me switch. Okay, I was not what I was trying to do, but okay. See how you work with Castries. This may actually be my first use of Harmony of Remembrance Trailblazer as well. Okay, healing. Tactical nuke. That is a decent chunk of damage for that. Castries doing what Castries does. Boom. For a healer, the damage is hardly unsubstantial. Yet Castries continues to show why Castries is the best at what she does. And boom! If I had a nickel for every time a Memo Sprite came out of the sky and just started blasting, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's interesting it happened twice. Claim this. Let's claim our rewards here. Okay, it auto-claimed. Good. Alright, inventory. Right. Time to start leveling HYACINE.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Okay. Oh no, really? Actually, that does kind of make sense, since I don't technically have...
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Amphorius unlocked. Since I'm waiting for the voice acting to be modified. Yeah, okay. So now we're going to start having to fight bosses for stuff. Weird that she needs the Stagnant Shadow at Penacony Grand Theater.
Oh.
But that's just my...
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fugue, show 'em what's who. Never mind. Fugue, they're already dead. Okay, let me... That's what I need to do. I need to reset my build target. So let's... Is there a way to put a build? Can I unpin you? Like, go over here. Can I pin you instead? Part of this is it's over here, right? Is it here where I do the build guide? Change build target. HYACINE. Says starting. Okay. This is the relic. Divergent universe save file. Alright, let's start getting this where it needs to go. This should give us a general idea of how many runs we need. Get him, Few.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. Alright, how many do we need? 55. That is 11 runs. Okay. We have the resources. Thankfully, this team is going by pretty quickly.
All will be swept away by the wind. All will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world.
Eight runs to go.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Thank you, Firefly, for making these runs fairly quick. We're going to be having to dip into the cookie jar in a minute.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world.
By that I mean now, okay, 25. We need 5 more runs, 30 per run, 150. So I need 149 out of here. Make sure we allocate just the correct amount of resources to each and every one of them.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I think from there, rather than go straight for artifacts, I'm gonna run the boss, because I doubt we'll be able to get enough from the boss materials to be able to do the talents in full, but it's best to get that out of the way now. Obviously, we prioritize leveling. Also, boss materials is the only thing that I'm completely limited
All
on.
will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world.
Alright, 2 runs to go.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Alright. That is it for that. Let us head back over to you, HYACINE.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
How many more vivid colors do you need? I'm already so vivid already. Obviously, we need to just go all in on this. $60. Honestly, the problem I'm going to run into is that I'm going to run out of
to heal this world.
these. Thankfully, I have a lot of material drops that I can exchange for them, but...
I
Right.
need more vivid colors to heal this world. May our journey's end be one without darkness.
Alright, and there is HYACINE fully leveled. That gives us a couple of wishes. Go ahead and star you. You will definitely be a frequently used character. It's squishy. Well, glad you like whatever that is, your little purse thing, I guess. Alright, so traces. Again, I think we're going to run the boss first. Maybe we're not. Maybe we have enough. This is going to be the problem now. Maybe make exactly one of those. Alright, so that needs one, that needs one, and that needs one. So yeah, we're fine. Let's find out how long this is going to take. First off, let's just take out everything. Start challenge. This should be able to take us where we need to go fairly quickly.
All will be swept away by the wind.
All will be swept away by the wind? Do we really need to take all of it? Why can't only some of it be swept away by the wind? I do think the Herda team is probably more suited for this. So we will swap over to that to make this go a bit quicker.
Everything in this
So we can get to what everybody actually wants to see, me suffering through artifacts. For some, I'm sure it will remind everyone of the road to #1 Kaching. Don't worry, it'll remind me of it as well.
All will be swept away by the wind.
word. There's still much I need. Alright, change the lineup. Greta. Let's go. That was the correct decision. And we somehow get 2 of those per... for like 40 runs. Is that what I'm getting at? To have fully maxed talents. Kuru Hammer Train doing exactly what it wants to do. Dip our hands back into the cookie jar again. What we're learning from this is that you should have just sent Herta and her minions to take care of Emporius, and the Trailblazers wouldn't have even needed to do anything. Those two are practically taking care of the Black Tide all by themselves. Boom. All right. I guess it actually takes more to finish HYACINE because of the memo sprite. That's why this has so much more talent stuff. Technically, there will also be the normal attack that we're probably not going to level, but... $92 purples to go. Alright. That was a nice run. Alright, we're gonna have to start dipping into the fuel reserves. But that was expected. Okay. I feel like this is getting a lot quicker now. So that's nice, I guess. Wish it just let me do that. Right. The 8, so we were at 83. That's 5. We're obviously getting slightly lucky here, but we're doing 5 per 14, 15 runs. Say we keep on that average. Going for 10 more runs, that would be what, 600 resin? There, we only got enough for 4. That one we only got, what, 2? So yeah, it's pretty much impossible to dictate exactly how much resin this is going to take. And technically it's Trailblaze Power, but I started with Genshin, I'm just going to remember it as resin. Well, got 4 from that. Wave 1 down. Wave 2. Hammered. Wave 3. Keybladed and hammered. Wave 4. More hammering. Alright, 65 remaining. See ya. We'll have none of your nonsense. Alright, 61. Another 4. Tick. The long and arduous process is nearing its end. I think around 15 left, I'll probably move off because I can't imagine. I imagine that's probably around what it'll take to do the normal attack. Ow. Heard it did not like that. Or more accurately, heard it does not like you. You. Fired. You. Well, that was a disappointing run.
Everything in this world. Nothing but
Right. 46 remaining. How much will we have left for artifacts is the question. Okay, 42. Alright, so 38 remaining. We get ever closer, everybody. We get ever closer.
Everything in this world. Nothing but a fall. Nothing but a fall.
You won.
Harmony and unity. Nothing but a fall. Nothing but a fall.
Alright, I think we're gonna go through the last of this. If that's not enough, hopefully that's enough to do everything but the basic attack. Then we'll move on and use the rest for artifacts. Alright. One.
Everything in this world. Nothing but a fall. Nothing but a fall.
That's 17. No, we're gonna do one more run. We're not gonna use everything. I think that this should be enough if we can get to 15 here, which I think at the bare minimum we get to that. If I need to come back in, then I need to come back in. But we don't care about the basic attack, and I think that might use up to 15 of this.
Nothing but a fall.
We all know that artifacts are going to be taking up a ton.
Nothing but a fall.
Alright. Let's hope that's enough. And that leaves us with only 100 resin out of that. HYACINE. Traces.
The road ahead
This.
is already illuminated by a faint light. The road ahead is already illuminated by a faint light.
And this is where this is going to be problematic. Throw everything in. Dream wouldn't be called everything for HYACINE if we did not give everything to HYACINE. Alright. Get all of these side things activated. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Don't actually have to go in and do all that. Alright, so that's the entire trace system locked up. Top priority ultimate. Love using, Heroes of Souls for base materials. Alright, after ultimate, Memo Sprite talent. That'll work. There. I'm assuming no straight skill that far down, huh? Okay. Let's do the skill next. Then the basic attack, apparently. That's fully maxed. Talent. And yeah, let's level this. Why is that so far down? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so those two are maxed. Alright. So now we need to go do this. Echo of War, Penacony, Grand Theater. What are you weak to again, Sunday? So okay, so Firefly team makes the most sense. Firefly, please teach Sunday the error of his ways. Da-da-da-da. Do I get an additional shield if I break that shield? Oh, I do. Interesting.
Everything in this world.
Last HP VAR. Give us that music, Robin. Fortunately for you, Sunday, I still have shield. Trade! Finish it off, Firefly. Three of those. Anything good on the artifact side? No.
Everything in this world.
know whose hand that is canonically? It just pops in out of the sky? Is that supposed to be Emma? Or Shipe? Alright, so that's all the materials we need for HYACINE. Character. HYACINE. Traces. Oh great, now we're back to just here. So really? We still didn't have enough after all that. It's all tears of dreams. It's all tears of dreams. Universal materials wise. That's half. You know what? Heck with this. We need to save resin for everything else we need to do. So we'll do whatever we need to get it there. Alright, so it's completely maxed out except for this. How much is that going to take? Finish this off strong. Now let's swap back over, of course.
Some value, I suppose.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world share this everything in this world.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Why do I feel like that's incorrect, factually? You say that that's everything I need, and yet, I'm pretty sure that's not everything I need. It's quite literally not everything I need, but now I can't. Alright, artifacts. Relic-wise, I did take the liberty of doing a little bit of farming, but I don't think I have a ton of, notable results here. Okay. As for artifacts, it's the new set. So let's start with regular artifacts, which, if I'm remembering correctly, is a new set. Build guide. This is completely incorrect. Oh, only calculate traits that are recommended to level up. Ugh. Lilica.
Let's have a break.
Lilica. Alright, and there's that, so we get that fully finished off. Let's go with this team for the moment. Oh, maybe I should have brought it. We'll swap it out if it looks like it needs to be changed.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Oh right, the invisible ones. Just to double check. These cannot be targeted. But can they be dealt damage by AoE? Yes. You know what? Never mind. We're just gonna stick with this team. Pretty sure neither of these are the set I'm looking for. But I'm not going to say no to those boots for whoever they end up being useful on. Though I'm guessing maybe fine on, judging by the coloring. You do the lurking thing. It's not going to work for you as well as you go. Alright. No. No.
Everything in this world.
Hammer time.
Nothing but a fall.
Alright.
Harmony and unity. Nothing but a fall. Everything in this world.
Give 'em the hammer!
Nothing but a fall.
Why do you get 2 attacks? I mean, it doesn't matter in the long run, but still.
Everything in this
Well, we've got 2 more runs out of this. Link Shot could use some healing if you are free and able. Appreciate it.
Everything in this world. Nothing but a force.
Come on, some good. Okay. We do not give up. It is a major flaw, but we do not give up.
Everything in this world.
We must be able to test as quickly and as effectively as possible.
Nothing but a force.
These are both from the wrong set. What do you expect me to do with that? Maybe it's because I killed them so quickly, but I've yet to see those Amphorius lurking dudes do absolutely anything. And I won't see it here either. It's also just now occurring to me that they only have 1 arm.
Nothing but a force. Feel the fire deep within. You're the key to where my trust begins. Join my dream, it's just the right time. Leave it all
Come on. In the words of many greats, work with me, game. Farewell, Black Tide. Stench your reinforcements, they shall meet the same fate. Alright. I'll lock that for the moment. Give us something, game. If you can do it. Thanks for the healing, Lingsha. Oh, so that's what you do. Well, now that we've seen it. I'm locking that because of double HP stats. I do happen to know that HYACINE may or may not care about HP. That all you got? I'd beat worse enemies in my sleep. Wrong set. This will salvage all the 5 stars that we can't use, and we should have some stuff we can use to custom make some artifacts.
Everything in this world
Is fleeting.
nothing but a fall.
Boom. Okay. Alright, so let's salvage what we cannot use and use what we can to the Astral Express. The Polycon. Da-da! Hi, Pom Pom. Hi, Pom Pom. Alright. So we need, particularly, this set. But first, let's salvage the bad artifacts. Smart discard. Well, that's not helpful. Quick select, 5-star below. I locked everything that I needed to keep. So we have 3. Okay. Let us first take a look at this. I looked at it and wasn't a fan. Guess I'll go ahead and make these. No, quite literally no reason not to. Okay. Maybe I keep that, I don't know. I might try to re-roll it later. Because it is a 4-liner. Alright, you're the worst. But I will give you a shot. Yeah, no. HP%, you had a chance, but not with that. You are by far my best option. Yeah, we'll keep that. You're good if you roll crit rate. That's unfortunate. And you. Let's see what you do. That is incredibly mid. Wow, for once I'm going to clear the entire week's worth of missions. Well, weekly EXP limit reached. Then I guess I'll hold off on getting that for the moment. Oh wait, that's... No, we're not... Let's not tempt fate. Claim all. Yay, more fuel. Let's use those. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And before we do a 4... Nope, not that. And before we do a 4... How close to the biddy are we? None. And 4. Oh. Alright, cool. Alright. So. Now then. We know what we must do. First, let us equip HYACINE with the one artifact we do have. Not you. You. But we still need gloves, body, and feet. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that was a different set of rules. Alright. Well, let's start with this. HP percentage, crit rate, crit damage. I need 4 to do that. Well, that's annoying. Well, I can... No, because then I don't have a self-modeling resin. Well, I suppose we can always do it the old-fashioned way. You have potential. You have potential. None of the rest you do. Alright. Let's at least try these two, I suppose. You know what, for the moment we'll keep that. Yeah, we're not keeping you, that's for sure. But you did roll fairly well into HP, so we will keep the other one. He does care about speed. Okay. Got 2 relics on her partially down. Let's now, because we're going to head back in. Where's my book? Back in we go. Go ahead and do that now. Doesn't have everything I would like from it, but beggars can't be choosers right now. But it does have 3 stats I like: HP, crit damage, and break effect. Okay. Go ahead and give her that. Because we still need to worry about her planner ornaments. We just need a body. Let us also just go ahead and try to make one of those. Alright. Please just roll fairly well. Doesn't even have to be great. And that was definitely not great. But let's do that. For the moment, we have this. That lets us go and actually do planner ornament stuff. Which is what we need to go do. Anything left, we can go back and start fixing some of these bad pieces, particularly this. Right now, I need Fleet of the Ageless. What have I got for Fleet of the Ageless? Basically nothing. What do I have that's HP based? Filter by... Give me some with HP and I'll slap that on, and then we'll start doing some testing. Surely I gotta have something that's not being used that's HP. Really, everybody I have right now is using this, really. You know what? Bushwan, I need to borrow some things. Alright. Could be better, could be worse. Let's do some tests. Because we need to go to Simulate Divergent Universe anyway. So we can do a run to unlock the ability to go face that.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
We got new kite nodes. And just double checking, I cannot do planar ornament extraction. As I thought. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Take this, we're gonna leave immediately. We're leaving. Take that, I guess. And then finalize. We're gonna go HYACINE. I guess technically speaking now I could do this, couldn't I? Does that count as a save file? Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna modify the team a bit. We are gonna go Herta, HYACINE, Castories, in not that order. Castories, Herta, HYACINE, and OG Herta? Could be OG Herta. I'm not against it. Let's do Ruan May. Let's do Ruan May. Start Divergent Universe. Let's see what this team looks like. Well, we're gonna take that. Punklordian Balance. Harmony in the Hunt. Elation and Erudition. Let's do this. Elation and Destruction. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 6 that we needed. Lovely. Boom. I thought that was unnecessary. Bit too much build-up. Or something we weren't particularly needing. Grab this. Lovely. Oh, my Punklordian Balance. Let's go ahead and do this. What we got? Pretty sure that I have one more use of the... Yep. Smarter, not harder. Back to my normal forte. I also have 50 Cosmic Fragments, but there was better reward opportunity. Let's just do HYACINE and Castories. Boom.
Just to be swept away by the wind.
Nothing but a fall.
that for the moment. Alright. Alright. Lovely. We're gonna grab that because it's new. Domain store. I don't often go into these, so I imagine there's... Hey, Anaxa. Right up, you got some curios for me? Does that now mean that there's going to be 2 free items over here? No. Escapade. Guess we'll do the escapade. Nice. Alright. They usually give like a chest for this, but I guess not. Currents domain. Ooh. Alright, very well. Swedish sugar. Weeping force. There's 100 cosmic fragments, not worried about battle. Fishing ceremony. Bishop curios. Sure. 3 curios. Sure. Spend 100. Currents domain. The currents domain is empty, but that must have been from that effect. Oh, that's helpful. Whoa. Boom. Battle over. Go ahead and expand this. Hunt. And yeah. Grab the new stuff. Enter a store domain because we get free stuff. Pardon me, I'd like to buy 2 free curios. Battle Herda in store domains? Well, now I want to get another store domain. Oh, let's go. Please tell me there's like a custom Herda boss. That would be so cool. This the free stuff from you first. Don't leave. Let me hear it. I want to participate in the special test. Aw. Taylor, this test isn't going to be easy. I wouldn't expect it to, Herta. Dragon! Yep. Aw. I heard her. Fionon. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Whee! Get absolutely wrecked! My soul!
Nothing but a fall.
Now we can go fight Nikadora. Save current file. Save current file. Hiya papaya. Return. Claim some of this stuff. Ah. Daridra, Terralox, and an unknown. Interesting. Go ahead and claim these curios. Accidental max. Claim kite nodes. Oh, more for branches. There we go. Now, we'll use this new team we've created in action to do some planet ornament extraction against this guy. Again, let's get rid of the team in question and Castries, Herta, HYACINE, Ruan Mei. Whoop. Well, I guess at the very least I can potentially get some stuff for HYACINE here. Or Castries, even. Nothing there.
All will be swept away by the wind.
What's making him take so much true damage? HYACINE, look quantum to you, game!
Nothing but a thought.
Bonk him.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Phase 2. What am I supposed to do with defense? The dragon by itself is killing this thing, honestly.
Nothing but a thought.
It must be the relics, because there's no way HYACINE is doing all this by herself.
All will be swept away by the wind. All will be swept away by the wind.
Honestly, I'll lock both of those. That's an on-piece quantum.
Nothing but a thought.
But I feel like HYACINE wants HP percent more than wind damage bonus. Hmm.
All will be swept away by the wind.
That's a heck of an artifact right there that I don't think I can use on anybody, but still, heck of an artifact.
Nothing but a fall.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I may be drowning in terror with all my characters, but the dragon's not, and that's what matters. Alright, the last of the traditionals. Alright, now I start spending resin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Nothing but a fall.
We're definitely going to need to test this team in some sort of other mode to see if this is all just coming from... It has to be the artifacts and stuff. It has to be these new blessings.
All will be swept away by the wind.
There's no way HYACINE is doing all this by herself. You're giving me, game, what I'd like to see on any other set. This is like in Genshin, when you go to the Kokomi set. It's like, oh, gave me crit rate and crit damage, but I don't want that on that set. I want that on anything else. On that set, I want, you know, energy recharge. Healing bonus, even. Okay, that's what we got for the moment.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Alright, the Wealth Keeper's tree. Okay. Alright, the pets. Let us head over back to HYACINE. Go ahead and level up that HP goblet. Or HP, yeah. This. Away you go. Speed is speed. Speed of 4. Great damage. Okay. Switch. Again, nothing I can really do with that. Do we have any HP here at all? I do want to level this just because I'm genuinely curious what it'll look like in the end. Wow. 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 That is actually incredible. I'm keeping you just so I can re-roll you later. We're still in the parlor car right now. Let's go back to the parlor car. Salvage this and see if we can get something HP related before we spend more resin. Smart disc, no, don't smart discard. Quick select, 5-star and below. Do that. Customize synthesis. HP percentage. And I want speed on it. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to throw this on, move this, give me this, that, auto add the rest, no, not this one, I loaded up the wrong thing, where's the, there it is. This is the one I'm going to throw stuff into. That's pretty good, actually. The attack roll is meh, but double speed, crit rate, yeah. And then we'll equip that. So we've got 4-piece Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder, 2-piece Giant Tree of Wrath Brooding. We are definitely over 135. We are... Does that beat most of my other people? That's a ton of speed. That is 192 speed. What the heck? And that's with artifacts not even having speed in some areas. Alright, now let's actually test this. Let's go... What would be a good testing ground? Good testing ground would be the Lafu. Let's go Pure Fiction. Let us see what HYACINE can do in Pure Fiction. Sure. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of you, put in HYACINE. Is that all we're doing? Sure. I kind of wish I could just get straight to this one, but it's fine. We're going to skip through. We're going to get through this one as quickly as possible. Alright, Firefly, be fairly quick if you can. Or Rappa, sorry. But I imagine you will be able to do that fairly easily. Bye. That.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, I'm not here for you. Just show up, get beaten up, and then we do the real testing. Alright, Kafka, hi. Never mind, Kafka. Come on.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Kafka, now you're here. Healing. Yeah. Really just want to get to the second round, so I don't care too much about what happens on the first half. Now then. Let's see what this does. Right. If we can do better, have a better score than what we had before, I will take that as a win. Oops. Flame Reaver.
Nothing but a fall.
Again. This scene's gonna get rid of the healing, or get rid of the life loss a lot by healing on her turn. $875,000 damage from the unicorn memo. I refuse to call it by the colloquial term of various Star Rail places. How much damage? 219,000. Not bad.
Nothing but a fall.
Slowly charging. Some heal in there. Boom. 582,000. Not only do I think that this did better than the original run, I think it did significantly better. Yeah. It was in the 60s on the previous run. That's 70,000, 72,000. Okay, Hyacine, we see you. You know what? I think she's technically built. This is true. However, what would be funny? 200 speed. So, we were already planning on continuing. Anyway, let us make it the goal of the stream to get 200 speed on Hyacine. Now, what is the easiest way to do that? What artifacts don't have speed on Hyacine currently? This has speed. This, I believe, also has speed. This has speed. This does not have speed. This does not have speed. This does not have speed. This obviously has speed. So, yeah, we're going to do normal artifacts, and we're just going to farm for speed. We are here for speed and speed only. We will level up any artifact we see with speed. As long as it's reasonable to level it up, obviously. the speediest Hyacine in the Amphorius. Also, I should go ahead and put the new team in here, actually. I'll do that for the next round. Oh, that's the one artifact we weren't looking for. Alright, so Herda, the differences are Hyacine. And who was the fourth? Was it It wasn't Ruin May. Who was the fourth in the team I just had? Castorace, right.
Hyacin, let us both give life a dignified farewell.
So what is your quote for being added with Hyacine?
Thank goodness! It's Cassie! We're saved!
It's Cassie, we're saved. Got it. Alright, let's see what this kind of stuff does. Here comes the death. Da-da-da-da. Dragon! Okay, well, we don't need that. We'll do 2 more runs so we finish out this block, and then we'll level up what we can get with speed. Hopefully we can get something a little better subsets than that, but it is a 4-liner, so... Healing! Okay. That has no speed. Okay. We'll use 2, so we're at an even 20. Boom. No speed. Definitely no speed, and also that one's a limited. speed. And speed attached to those. One more run, when we'll level up what we got. .200 speed, 200 speed, 200 speed. Does not have speed. Alright. We'll obviously test anything if it has speed. Let's salvage everything that we did not lock. These are our new speed options. I don't think either of them had speed in the first place, so... Don't suppose she'd be willing to... I don't know. You know. We're keeping that for the meme. I don't think this is keepable. What about this? Yeah, that's not helpful either to me. That's keepable. There might be something down the line. We're going to throw this in. We're obviously going to get a ton back from this. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it did go into HP twice, so that is actually relevant. And then the other one, you. That's also relevant that went into HP that many times. And then we'll throw you in and get a bunch back, obviously. Okay, you know what? That probably ends up better for me in the long run. Alright, Trace's Relics. This was the original. This is the new. That increases her speed by 2. She was at 190... Actually, switch. What is the current one? 192. So that'll put her up to 194, plus probably a bit of an additional increase because of all the increased speed by X% stuff. So 194. This puts it to 199. Also, what's the HP difference here? 12, 12.5. This is over 200 speed. What? How is that not over 200 speed? I've got a thing that increases my speed by 18%, and I've got a thing that and my relics increase it by another 6. I'm assuming that 200, that 190 is the cap is not 200 or 199, right? This math doesn't math. Okay, well let's go back to the Astral Express, back to the parlor car. Hi, Pom-Pom. Alright. Okay. The body. I'm unable to do anything here, but we can do this. That might be relevant. Ooh, that also is relevant. That we will try because it has speed attached to it. All three of those potentially relevant. First off, though, how much speed is on the current one? None. Okay, so this 100% gets us to this. Okay, first off, let's just see if any of these roll speed. That roll defense, you're out of here. This one rolls. Yeah. Okay, no. This. We're losing out on HP here, but how much? Oh, that is relevant that we're losing a ton of HP for that. But let's level this. Only because I want to see if it is actually true that it maxes out at 199. It does not max out at 199. I didn't think it did. Alright, so let's put back the original one on. You. I'd love to know the fraction decimal of how just off that is. Alright, so we need a body with speed, or we need something with... Honestly, it's not impossible to get something that has more speed than, like, this. Even this. This one would be a lot harder. And then this, obviously, you can't fade. You can't do better than that. These also... There's obviously chances to get better on the globe, but you're not gonna... You're not... That's just not happening. Alright, back to building. We have a goal, and now we will figure it out. HYACINE can already do a ton. Now let's just really lock it in. Death from above! Not a ton of damage, but fine. Okay. Nope. We are looking for speed specifically. And now you have fueled me with the thing I need to destroy you. Upset the dragon. I told you don't do it, not to upset the dragon. Dragon doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, though. We definitely aren't replacing that. Seems like the base is 72,000. Seems like to really make this team work, I need to get rid of her OG Herda and get in another character who consumes their own health. Well, neither of these are helpful. Dragon. And Keyblade of Doom. That doesn't have speed. Useless. You're here for speed! Speed. Darn.
Nothing but a fall.
Yeah, do it. You already have speed boots. Do anything with that. More in.
Nothing but a fall.
Speed. Darn. Man, I can't do anything with this.
Nothing but a fall.
Oh my word. Speed. Darn. Man, I can't do anything with that. HP, percent, or, you know, honestly, just straight up speed is what we're really here for. That's what we really want. Except we want it on... I guess that's also something we need, probably, outgoing healing bonus. I wouldn't mind a little bit of that as well, not gonna lie. Nope. Nope. No. Still no speed. Again, I can't do anything with these. Gotta give me some speed that isn't that. Right. Running out of stuff here. Right. What do you want me to do with that? I have speed for that already. I need speed on something else. Oh, no speed, no speed. Not speed.
Nothing but a fall.
Both are on the wrong set. All on the wrong set.
Nothing but a fall.
Come on, we just need one more speed. Right, these are both not able to be used. Oh, that would be nice if it has speed on it. Doesn't. Last batch. And we get to 200 speed. Also, traditional streams are based entirely on... They're usually longer because we go to multiple games. Today was purely HYACINE based, so we're probably going to end maybe 30 minutes early. It really just depends. Right now we're going on, I think, the 3-hour mark right now. Technically we started 15 minutes earlier. We started at exactly 9, but for some random reason Streamlabs was being a jerk and wasn't working correctly. Some of you who were maybe there at the start may recognize that. That's still not it. Technically we're on about 3 hours and 15 minutes right now. Speed. Whee!
Nothing but a fall.
Me looking off to the side, that is because I'm working on something else for the channel while this is on autopilot. That's not helpful. Alright. Well, we got two chances for speed here. That's speed. That's not speed. Let's just take a look at these. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's salvage the stuff that's not being used. No, I don't want a smart discard. 5-star or below. Right. Honestly, a horrible artifact. That's 7 speed. But before we discount how much HP that's going to get rid from us. Also, let's unlock that because we're not keeping that. You. And then we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go into here and try one last time on this. On the body, we can make 5. Have it. Yep. That's worth a shot. I'll salvage the rest. We're fully dedicated at this point. Last attempt. Darn. Alright. Let us do it to it. And, you know, who knows? There could be something we get that's decent out of this. Oh. Wow. Okay. I'd reroll that if I could. So we're losing... Actually, we're gaining HP. And speed-wise, it's enough speed to do this, so... 10 over 73. Let's see here. On a different screen. I don't know why HYACINE is getting moved around. There we go.
It's squishy.
Alright, how does this looking compared to other stuff? It's trying to see what this looks like compared to some other things that I've seen community members posting about their hyacines. It looks like... yeah, that works. Alright. Bit of an early stream off today, but we've done what we set out to do. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate all of you. Please check out the No Mates Community Festival, and despite the fact that they were not able to partner with me on this particular stream, due to reasons, if you like Hyacine and you want to see more of her, head over to Hyacine Mains on Reddit, and they have their own Discord. You could definitely find a lot of stuff about Hyacine there, as well as probably a much better in-depth and much better build guide than what you've seen me doing for the past couple of hours. With that being the case, thank you all so much for joining me, and until next time, this is Blaze from Blazing Flame Studios, Hyacinified, and